Good day and welcome to your favorite program, The Conversation, coming to you live from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nelson Ekujumi and I have with me on The Conversation today, Comrade Razak Kolade Lokoba, popularly called RKO, a public affairs analyst as well as a chartered administrator. I hope I got that right.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Yeah, on this edition of the program today, we are going to look at some topical issues, and topmost, the number one item on our agenda today is the commissioning, or was the commissioning of the Lagos Mass Rail Transit, the Red Line by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This event took place last week, and the whole of Nigeria was focused on Lagos, where we have seen the government of Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu key into the infrastructural renewal, key into the economic blueprint of his predecessor and the present President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who launched the LAMATA, that is the agency that midwife this iconic mass transportation system for Lagos. The transportation system of Lagos under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then as governor, envisioned, a transportation system that, was multimodal, road, land, as well as on sea. What we are waiting for, which Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has promised, is the Lagos Airline. Whether it is Air Lagos or Eco Air or Lagos Air, we'll wait to see. The red line, just like the blue line, the red line we are made to understand will run about 37 trips per day, and it will convene about 500,000 Lagosians and non-Lagosians, because the rail line extends even from Agbado in Ogun State up to Oyingbo in the heart of Lagos. So if you ask me, I think Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu deserves a huge applause. He must be commended. And for me, one of the juicy aspects of the whole show for me was that I want to describe Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu as a president's governor, because under him, two presidents have come to commission mass transit rail. You remember in January 2023,
yes, Buhari came.
Former President Buhari came. In February 2024, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came to commission. So we can see that the Lagos State government under Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has been touching the lives of Lagosians, and we must salute
from creation of Lagos, we have always been very, very lucky. Even before the amalgamation, there was the Northern and the Southern Protectorate, then the Lagos colony. The people who has been presiding over the affair of Lagos were people who were genuinely committed to a good life for Lagos people. Because if you look at what is happening in Lagos today, it's just trying to reconnect with what has been happening before. We were talking about Fort Mainland Bridge.
Yeah.
As if that was not enough, the red line came up.
Yes.
And that is why, no matter where you come from in Lagos, as we give kudos to the people of the government of Lagos State government and the governor in particular, we must also commend the citizens.
Absolutely.
The citizens has learned from the rest of the world that when your government is doing something, you quickly queue into it. It might be criticized, but you queue into it. And the government has also attained certain levels that there's that trust.
Okay.
So the Fort Mainland Bridge, the trust is that Sanwo-Olu will do it. Now the red line rail, despite the doubting Thomas outside Lagos, people of Lagos know that when he says he does so.
It's a promise keeper.
It's a promise keeper. So it's going to impact so much in the economy of Lagos State.
I can't imagine.
If you remove 500,000 from this busy road, it's going to impact on the economy, because it is a delayed traffic that delays the growth of economy.
Economy, yeah.
So
yeah.
if you have a moving traffic, your economy will also be moving. It means that time to conduct your business will be more faster.
You can plan it.
You can plan it. And for people who spend 2 hours to office, 2 hours back home, that's a waste of production time, 4 hours. Other people will do so too.
Yes.
So if you remove that from production time, the analysts will always know the impact. What ordinary people who might not have the knowledge may not know the implication of such. So all these things, if you put together, is responsible for the reason why economy of certain countries are growing.
Yeah.
If you look at California now, the economy of California is growing because all the indices in California is also beginning to have its own presence in Lagos here in terms of security,
Yeah.
business atmosphere, and concession for you to make your business easy to be done. Then the peak of cosmopolitan city, a mega city, is the rail.
Yes, you know, one of the greatest challenge of any city like Lagos is the population.
Yes.
And when you have a huge population, it is expected that that huge population will lead to traffic, you know, congestion.
Yeah.
And any right-thinking government, just like the government of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, must think out of the box, must look into the history books that, look, what is our plan? You don't forget that this vision was backed by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the governor of Lagos.
That's correct.
That in so years, the population of Lagos will become such that we need to move people away from the road. Don't forget, one of the high point of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration as governor was that he bet even LASTMA to manage traffic, the traffic congestion. So,
in anticipation for what you have said, the future.
Yes, you know, it means we in Lagos, we have been very, very lucky.
Yeah.
That we have leaders, no matter what anybody, I've seen people come out to say, oh, do you know how much it was built? Do you know how much it, I said, okay, bring the statistics, let us compare. Because I live, when I was growing up, I lived within the Mile 2 Marina axis. And if you want to take a survey today, the change in the economic well-being, in the welfare of the people in that axis, today you go on that road, the blue rail line has taken a lot of that. Of traffic is almost empty on that road. And when you drive on that road these days, you are like, where have all the cars gone?
In planning your city, number of the land mass is apportioned to construction of road for habitation, that's building of houses, and so on and so forth. All the roads that has been marked for road construction in Lagos has been consumed for road. And the growing population has been emphasized that there will be crisis.
Yeah.
That was what led to the decision to come up with water transportation and the railway line. And
yeah.
Looking closely at the Chinese model, like I have said, the population of your country will become a burden to you if you don't plan from the future that the way we are going, even if you are driving bicycle, even if you decide not to go on automobile again, no bicycle, no railway, no plane, if you decide to trek, there will still be problem for us.
Absolutely.
Such that today, the train network in China moves 1 billion passengers per day, every day in China. So now, just assume that if there's no train in China, what will happen to
it will be chaos.
It will be chaos. So, and that is the picture Sanwo-Olu also had in mind to Tinubu up onto Fashola now. So that was the picture they had in mind that I always refer to the land size of Lagos. It's the smallest among the states and the highest number of people, citizens in Nigeria. So there will be such initiative. So we want to encourage Lagos government not to stop at that. We want more of it.
Absolutely.
Let's prepare the mind of Nigerians that laws will be made. If you have this kind of arrangement in place, the order we are going to cross is that certain law to protect public facility will be made.
Of course.
When such law come, we have to embrace it.
Absolutely.
So
For the betterment of all of us.
Of all of us.
Yeah.
When they say don't park here.
Yeah.
Someone still argue with you that, where do you want us to park? And that is the challenge I have with Nigerians. That there's a price by citizens. A citizen was paid price for
Public good.
For public good. This is the price we don't want to pay. So let's prepare the mind of Nigerians that as Lagos is going, certain laws will be made to make things better than this.
All of us.
One of it is the growing population. The building pattern will change.
Absolutely.
There are certain areas you can no longer bring a big bungalow. You can't buy your land for 500 million naira only for you to build 2-bedroom there. That law is, we should prepare our mind, because the more good work Sanwo-Olu is doing, the more people will come to Lagos. So this really waiting is going to attract more people to Lagos.
In fact,
so you can't send people back.
In fact, there's a man who always call me. I want to keep his name, under wrap. The man is like, Lagos State government needs to detail security agencies to the toll gate axis for them to be able to measure the number of people that come to Lagos per hour.
We have been doing that since 1994.
So the man is like, we will be very careful in Lagos so that this population is a time bomb.
No, it's not time bomb. What the Lagos government needs to do, just like we wrote in the down agenda, the developmental agenda for Western Nigeria, is to go into collaboration with all the surrounding states, like Ogun, like Oyo,
Ondo.
I don't know why all these states refuse to tap into this gold mine. I don't know what is wrong with Lagos state government. The border states with Lagos, they are familiar with tax. So that's gold mine for you. If you give them infrastructure, give them the facility to be able to live a good life, you can tax them. They will be willing to pay tax. Such that if this kind of railway arrangement is made from now to the end of Southwest, which was our proposal in our agenda, that you can wake up in Ekiti. Is that the farthest to Lagos? Is it Ekiti or Osogbo?
Ekiti is far to Lagos.
Is okay or Ondo? So between Ekiti and
Ekiti, Ondo is close. You can get Ondo from Lekki axis.
So if you have that arrangement where you can just land Lagos in 2 hours and go back in.
Why not? You come and do business.
So there's no issue about it at all.
Yes, absolutely.
You have to work out a strategy where people, more than half of Lagosians, can leave Lagos in the night, and in the morning they come in again.
Yes.
While also Lagos also be planning for a massive building where it's not going to be bungalow again. So it's win-win for Lagos.
Absolutely. We can say that again. Once again, we say big kudos to the government and people of Lagos State over the Red Rail Line. We wait for the official commissioning when this rail line will start operations, because Lagosians cannot wait in this axis. They want to start enjoying what those who are on the blue rail line axis are already enjoying, where people have to park their cars at home. They can plan their journey within 30 minutes journey that ordinarily maybe on the road you'll be spending about 3 to 4 hours because of the congestion on the road. With this, I think the Lagosians are in for better days ahead. And we say big kudos to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for this vision, which has become a reality. We also thank Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for being a promise keeper who has fulfilled the vision of his predecessors. Once again, congratulations, Lagosians. Well, this is where we want to call it a wrap on the first stanza of the program. We'll go on a quick break. Please stay tuned, continue to watch the conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thank you.